guys, this is Pixel Dan coming to you from the 2018 New York Toy Fair, back with Bryan Flynn at the Super7 booth to take a look at all of the amazing product you guys are showing off here at the show. You have so much new stuff here.
We've got a few things.
Just a few.
Just a couple.
Just a few.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about it. What do you want to talk? Where do you want to start? Because there's so much in here to look at.
Well, if we're talking about reaction, this is where we start.
This is where we're starting.
So the first thing is that everybody's been asking since we started when we would get the rest of the Alien crew.
Yes.
So the rest of the Alien crew is here. We've got Brett Parker and Lambert, plus we did Jonesy for Ripley, put her and Dallas in movie accurate colors. Ash has a removable head with white blood.
Oh, man.
And then we did a new xenomorph head with the jaws out.
Oh, very cool.
So, Alien.
Yay, Alien.
You can never have too much Alien.
Definitely
ever.
not. Definitely not.
I'm also very excited about Planet of the Apes.
Oh, man.
So Wave 1 will be coming out in 2 months, and they're ready to go, and they're right here. And then Wave 2 we're showing off here with a lot of the apes, like the Cornelius and the spacesuit's rad. And my favorite is the mutants from beneath the Planet of the Apes, and you can take off the outer head to see the inner mutant head.
Oh, wow.
So that's what that's showing, like outer head and inner head.
Yeah. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, the Planet of the Apes ones look amazing.
Yeah, and they do.
Sculpts are fantastic on them.
They look great. We're doing some of the old luchadors from Mexico. So growing up in Texas, the luchadors are a thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, if we're gonna do the luchadors though, I gotta do them in the off hours.
Yeah,
so like,
in the suits.
yeah. So Blue Demon in his suit with his mask on. So that's really cool. Pee-wee's a big surprise. I don't think people were expecting Pee-wee.
No, not at all.
And that's been really going well. We're almost done with most of the sculpts here. You can see Randy and Billy. Ghosts and Goblins is another one that most people weren't expecting.
I'm so excited about those. Those are amazing.
They're really cool. They turned out really great. King Diamond is something we showed last year. We've just been sort of working on it. The mic stand wasn't right, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he's finally done. Another one of those things for me as an old monster toy guy was the Great Garloo.
Yeah.
So we're turning that into a reaction figure, which is, for most people, are like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's a few people that come in and just like,
But if you know, you know, right?
the Great Garloo.
Yeah.
Like, yes. There you go.
So cool.
Misfits did phenomenal.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to come back and do album tie-ins. So we're doing a lot of the different album covers tied in with colorways, with like what the vinyl color was with the release and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we're doing a glow in the dark on a Remco tribute card.
Oh,
So it looks like the old Remco monsters.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's great. And then Robotech comes out in April. And so those are final samples on Robotech.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I remember because we've seen the prototypes of these before. They turned out really good.
They turned out great. Like the battle pod, the antenna move. You can take off the rocket jets on the arms and everything. So they turned out really great.
So cool. So amazing stuff over here. Oh, and yeah, I love the WWE muscle and the package down there.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when that's going to hit shelf, but we designed it. We did all the characters. We did it in package, but Mattel will be selling it.
Mattel will be selling them.
Mattel will be selling them.
Very cool. Awesome. Amazing stuff in here. But we got to talk about this. Universal Monsters. There's some amazing stuff going on over here. So show us what you got here.
So obviously Universal's the new big license that we're going to try to do a lot of stuff with. But we're also trying to take it back to a really fun Halloween sort of thing and not just be stuck on figures. So obviously we are doing reaction figures. Ta-da.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, same thing. It's like, we got to make Metaluna Mutant. We got to make the Mole People. Let's not just make the same figures everybody makes. I'm really excited, though, about the Halloween buckets. So this is going to be, they're going to be blow-molded, really crappy Halloween buckets like you had when you were a kid. But the fact that no one had ever done blow-molded monsters just boggles my mind.
Right?
So we're going to do that, which is really great. The Sokies are another sort of weird thing for the old monster collectors. The Sokies are like a big, big deal. So we're like, how do we extend and reinvent the Soki line? Those originally came with shampoo. Yeah. I'm not going to get into skin rash lawsuits or anything.
Right.
So instead, ours will come with just bubbles with a bubble wand inside.
So cool.
So you can blow bubbles. But it's like, how do we bring that Soki form factor back for monsters?
Yeah.
And just keep making other monsters so you can have this whole thing of Sokies on them.
So I have to, because these are amazing. So I have to ask, there were a lot of licenses in the 80s that had Sokies. And you have a lot of those licenses now. Would you ever go outside the monster realm, maybe?
Maybe.
Masters of the Universe?
I can't say that I haven't drawn it up, but it's not sculpted yet.
Okay. That's
No,
cool. That's a cool idea.
I think it's a lot of fun. It's a different, goofy thing. I want to make lots of them.
Yeah.
I hope people will buy them.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
It's weird and niche, but it's so cool. I would buy those for sure.
So, ideally, if people jump on with that and they're like, oh, I had those Sokis or I collect them, I want more of them, then I would like. I've drawn pretty much every single license in all of these cases as Sokis.
Oh man.
So, it would be cool to do.
Yeah.
Will we get there? I don't know.
We'll see. All right. Very
I
cool.
hope so.
Very cool.
Yeah, the same thing. More buckets. Optimus and Megatron, an alien. That's the first on the alien. We got to make it bigger.
Yeah.
It's got to be really huge.
Oh, that's so
So
cool.
the Xenomorph. Actually, and then the new Hellboy wave is down here as well. So with the Kriegoff ape and everything. So, and then the new Worst sculpts for Worst Wave 2.
Oh, new characters.
New characters.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, like that's Red Tiger, Shadusa, Biker Wolf. They're going to be completely bananas. It's going to be awesome.
That's so cool, so cool. And on the Transformers thing, because you got the Transformers buckets here, you guys also unveiled 2 new Transformers figures, like totally original, right?
Yeah, the Super Cyborg idea. So it's actually based off there's one vintage vinyl of a Red Baron that has like vinyl body, but the chest is clear, and they had a lenticular inside for what the insides might look like.
Yeah.
So we took that idea and we're like, how do we turn this into something new? And we tried to update it. So what you see there is like it's a full Transformers, but then the chest panel comes off and it's clear. Bang the mic some more. Just hold on. So you take off a clear chest panel so you can see inside, but then you can see the Matrix and the Allspark, and you can see all the inner mech of the thing, but it's still a posable figure.
That is incredible.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
It's
I don't
so
know.
cool.
I don't know if people are going to buy it or
No,
not.
I mean it's getting a lot of attention here at the show. I've seen so many people talking about those Transformers, so that's good. That's great. And I mean just the wide array of stuff you guys are producing now. So many cool licenses, so many fun original ideas. I love it.
Well, I think the thing is, like, I want to make stuff that I don't have.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to think. I like that. Yeah.
It's like, I don't need another one of these. I've already got. But then I'm in the same exact boat with the alien Xenomorph, which is like, I will make as many colorways of this as people will buy because I will make as many aliens as they let me.
There you go.
It's like, unfortunately, the Masters guys don't feel that way about Skeletor. Otherwise, I'd be making translucent blues and light green. I'd make Skeletor in a million colors.
Oh, man.
But every time I pitch that idea out to like some of the diehard guys that we reference with, they're all like, no. I'm like, really? Like an all blood red Skeletor with splatters? They're like, no.
Oh, man.
It would be so cool, wouldn't it?
You know, I would be down with that. I mean, I'm a big Skeletor guy, though, too, so that you're kind of speaking to me on that level.
Everybody we talk to is like, yeah, but he's not. He's blue and purple.
That's not what color he is, Bryan. He's blue and purple.
He's blue and purple. So it's like,
That's awesome.
okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So
Well, hey, you got some great stuff here, and I think there's a lot of amazing product. I know I'm specifically excited about a lot of this stuff. So very cool, and thank you again for taking the time to walk us through all of this. I really appreciate it.
as always, thank you for your time, Dan.
Awesome. Well, there you guys go. There's a look at what Super 7 has on display at the 2018 New York Toy Fair.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at Toy Fair. Follow at Pixel Dan on Twitter or /Pixel Dan on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in to your premier source for all things toys, Pixel Dan. See you again.